Well, hello everyone. It's Fran with Somewhere in Time RVing and Riley, and we're coming to you from Utah, Rock Springs, Utah, at the 63rd annual Escapers event. And it has been a week full of activities, classes, knowledge. I mean, anything that you want is here for you to learn more about living in your RV or just enjoying the weekends or however you're doing your RVing and enjoying it. So it's been a long couple of weeks getting here. I have some short videos that I am trying to learn how to edit, but not doing so well. So I need some help. I've got a friend that's going to help me when I have time, but my day starts at 7:30 in the morning and it doesn't end until when we finish the last happy hour or get together. It's like 7, 8 o'clock at night. But most nights I'm in earlier because it's a long, long day. And so, long story short, it's been a wonderful, wonderful journey. And if you haven't looked at anything with the Escapees group and you're thinking about being a full-time RVer or just a 3 months or weekend warrior camper, it's something you might want to think about. It has a lot of benefits. If you go online and look up Escapees Club and look it up, and it'll tell you all the wonderful opportunities that it gives you. It also has a wonderful care program for their seniors. So they have 2 areas, I believe, 2 campgrounds that they own, that if you ever had to go into some care as we get older, they do have a facility there that will put you up or put your rig up or however you want. You need to know more about it. You can look it up on escapesclub.com, I believe. And they also have a Facebook page if you want to look that up as well. So the whole week has been great. I started off in Flaming Gorge at the National State Park there. And it was with the solo, part of the solo group. And we had a wonderful 5 days there. I actually made it a week. I did Friday to Friday. They all came in, I think, on Monday. So I got to know the land of the law of the land, kind of. And I have some great videos of the actual Flaming Gorge because my campsite was right on the water. Just absolutely beautiful, breathtaking views in that campsite. And all the campsites are huge. They have like a horseshoe, and you have a fire pit, and you have nice cement, a cement picnic table, lots of grass. Well, to me it's not grass, it's weeds. But anyways, around your campsite, they're far apart and they're just gorgeous. I mean, they're just great in comparison to campgrounds that you stay at that are, you can shake your neighbor's hand if you wanted to, they're so close. But here where we are in the Sweet River recreation area, it's they hold big horse jumping and their fairgrounds. We have a huge amount of rigs here, and they're close, but yet they're nice separated, and it's all gravel, so it's not dirt. We have had some horrific wind. I mean, it felt like it was going to blow our rigs over. I have a small one compared to most of them here are gigantos. But anyways, it's been a wonderful journey, a wonderful experience. And I just finished going to a dog training class with Miss Riley. And of course, all she wanted to do was play. And most of those tricks that they were showing, she knew them anyway because I work with her, So Yeah, so anyways, we've been spending some time together. And when I'm not, I've met a wonderful guy that is solo also, and he's actually camped right next door to me. And actually, the six of us that were became friends at the solo group earlier at the gorge are all parked in a row, so it makes it nice. So he has a beautiful white, I forget what they call him, Himalayan sheepdog. He's huge, and he's only 6 weeks old. I mean, 6 months old. He's beautiful. So he's been coming over when I've been at classes, because he's been coming and doing this for years and years and years, and been to most of these classes. So it's pretty good. And so he's been coming over and walking Riley or taking him over to his camper, while I do that. So that's been good. And we all go our separate ways. And my next door on the other side is Dottie, which I really became friends with. And she's a wonderful, wonderful woman. And she's in a 33-footer and towing a tow car. So, and she's my age. So I am like so excited about getting my tow vehicle. Probably in the fall when I go back to my son and daughter-in-law's house for the holidays. I do want to do some local camping and get into the Halloween rally that the Escapees are doing in Las Vegas, which really, from what I talk to people, that is a wonderful, wonderful time also. They're always doing something. Yeah, yeah, so you can't get bored, and there's several things going on every month. So temperatures got down in the 30s last night. It got down to actually 32. I did turn on the heater just to make sure it worked. I had never used it, and warmed up the cab. Warmed up the whole rig, and then once I did that, I have a little heater that doesn't take up a lot of juice, and so I put that on low, like 66, and had it rotating, so it kept it nice and warm last night, not too warm and not too cool. So that was good. And one of my vents, and of course it'd be the one over the bed, won't close tight. It happened at the solo, where when I went to open it up, I guess I hit it one, two, or close it. I closed it one too many notches, and it actually now won't close tight. And with that wind yesterday, I thought, oh my God, that thing's going to go blowing off. But luckily, the wind wasn't blowing in that direction. So that was a good thing. And so what else? Yeah, the wind was very, very bad. 2 different days. But yesterday was the worst of all of the days. Classes of the class that I'm on my way to right now, which I guess I'm a little late, is all about the pressure in your tires, which I know how important that is. That's one of the most important things, because if you have a blowout and you're driving at 60, 65 miles an hour, you could be very, very dangerous. So I want to make sure I do know the pressure. I have had it weighed and everything done, so I do know that. I just, if there's something else I should know. I did buy the little gauges to go on tires, but because this is a newer rig, brand new rig, it already has it right in the dash. So I will save the ones that I have to put on my car when I get my car, my tow vehicle, because I sold both my cars before I started this journey. And my house was up for sale, is up for sale. I did have a buyer. They went through did all the right things, but I live in a community that is owned by ELS, and they make them go through a background check, which I'm glad. And of course, they go through financial, and unfortunately, whatever reason, I'm not sure what it was, they got denied. So now I'm at square one again. Oh gosh. But anyways, it is up for sale again, and hopefully we'll get it sold soon. So not much else to tell you. I let Riley run down at the dog park before we walked back here today, and she ran and ran and ran. There was a whole bunch of dogs there, and she was like the leader of the runners. And I think she was not the youngest, but pretty fast. They couldn't catch her. And so she is so pooped. She is on the floor exhausted. And she's ready for a good long nap. So while I'm gone, excuse me, I won't feel bad leaving her for about an hour and a half or two. So, well, with that being said, I want to thank you for joining me, and hopefully you'll continue. If you want to know more, you can always subscribe, and I really appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up. And of course, subscription does help my channel, but it's totally up to you.